Is he not rich anymore?
Compared to who?
Like,
That motherfucker is super rich compared to me.
oh, he's still rich?
Hell, what? He's still a millionaire.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah.
He's not a billionaire.
He a multi-millionaire.
Yeah, multi-millionaire.
It's about to be on. As a matter of fact, it is. Y'all live. I'm gonna run the commercial first to give people a chance to get on.
Okay.
Falling. Damn.
Deals every day.
Mega stars like Kanye West.
Deals every day.
Creativity.
Million shirts sold.
Bulk orders.
Deals every day.
Free designs for schools.
I love screen printing.
Deals every day.
Orders for everybody.
A million shirts sold.
Deals every day.
Buy one, get one free.
I love working
Deals
here at
every
T-Shirt
day.
Schools,
Kings.
businesses, and sports teams.
Yes.
Deals every day.
Mega stars like Kanye West.
Deals every day.
I got the best team in the world. Creative artists.
Deals every day.
Over 1 million t-shirts sold, man. That's a sack.
It is, but I'm upset we ain't sold 2 million yet.
That's all. What's most important for you at T-Shirt Kings, man?
Customer service, man. Taking care of my customers, making sure that they major.
What about your team?
I got the best team in the world. They get busy. They love the customers. We got a saying, I don't gotta go to work. I get to go to work.
What are some of the different styles of shirts that you can get made here?
I got DTF printing. We are definitely the screen print kings. We turn that around immediately for you, which, by the way, is what separates us from other companies. Somebody will tell you it takes 2 weeks. I tell you it's gonna take 2 days.
Where do you see T-Shirt Kings like 5-10 years from now?
We're already the best t-shirt company in the world. We already are coming up with concepts that I don't see anybody else doing. You order 20 shirts, 10 of them are free. Bulk discounts, fast turnaround, and free designs.
Completely world class.
Coming to you.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Dapper Dash Peanut, CEO of Dash Resource LLC. I got my man Elyon in the building.
What's up, man? Welcome to the Legendary People Podcast, man. I got my baby in the building today, man.
Yes,
Her
sir.
apparel is going crazy, man. You know what I mean? But we want to say what's up to our sponsors. You're not cool if you don't go to that school. What school is that? Horizon Science Academy, Dayton High School. And make sure you guys go and check out Horizon Science Academy. Go over there. Agnes All Natural Grill for lunch. If you're ever injured, call attorney Michael Wright. Sheiks for breakfast. And if you want to get lit a little bit, get you some good old Kiara wine. Stolen, the book of Ahava Elyon, is available right now in ebook format on iwasstolen.com. So make sure you go over there, check it out. You can actually download the first chapter for free. T-Shirt Kings, Gold for Your Mouth and Camera King Studio, and the official Network and Chill. My bro P Dashes, his business is your business, and he gets you together on all kind of things. Y'all did Network and Chill last night.
It was an amazing turnout, man.
Was it balling?
Yeah, man.
All right, cool. So Network and Chill with my bro P Dashes and a whole gang of other great businesses that are here locally in the Dayton area. So make sure that you guys stay tuned. And then Sell Stock's Not Dope every Sunday on the Dash Resource channel. So like, subscribe, ring your bell notification. My bro Peanut Johnson teach you how to get a big old bag of money every Sunday on the Sell Stock's Not Dope show on the Dash Resource channel. So now, without further ado, Peanut Johnson, over to you, bro.
Man, let's talk about these boots, man. We got to talk about these big red boots by MSHF. It's spelled MSCHF. I went to their website and I saw something funny. Look at these boots, man. First, let's get your blind reaction to these boots.
So is that the boots are big? It seems like they're kind of like a cool little gag gift, or there's something that you could wear in order to get attention for yourself.
For $350, is that a nice gag gift to give to somebody?
If that's what you want and if that's what you're going for, I really don't got no problem with the boots, because I feel like if that's what somebody wants to wear to express themselves, then I think that it's cool. I can't see, it's nothing wrong with it. No, I think that they cool,
You think it for girls?
Again, I would think that they would be more girly than they are masculine, but it's almost like whatever somebody want to wear.
It look like
you go
cartoon
ahead and
character
wear it.
boots. Like it's like
Yeah.
something like Sonic the Hedgehog be
It
wearing.
Exactly.
looks like something a boy would wear to me. Like I don't
Yeah.
think those boots are girly.
I mean, they're big. To me, they look like Uggs, like some big ass Ugg
That's what
boots.
I'm thinking
That's
about
like
Uggs.
super. And
You
I
don't wear
always
Uggs right
think,
now.
I'm wearing Uggs right now too.
and see, to me, I think Uggs are more for girls though.
They are.
I'm not saying it like
agree.
that.
No,
just because you
I've always got them
some.
for gifts. I've never bought Uggs for myself.
Yeah.
Uggs they got more girl stuff than they have male stuff. But I mean, they do got some male Uggs.
To me, Uggs, Crocs,
Crocs, right in that same genre.
all of those to me are more for girls.
Hey, listen,
When I look at it,
I
you
laughed
know
so
what I'm
hard
saying?
when someone said that when you put the Crocs on and then like you put that little bottom piece up, they say you put them in sport mode.
Yeah, that is sport mode.
Sport.
But the
That's
boots,
hilarious.
the boots, yeah, I think that the
Where
boots
is the what are those dude right now? Like we need him to come back. Whoever the what are those? He got to come back out of retirement. So I actually went with. They are art faction. They say on their website, do not follow us, which is dope because they got 551,000 followers and they're not following anybody. And yeah, and
what are they called again, bro? They're what?
MSHF, MSCHF. And they're verified for some reason. And then someone said, this is a social experiment on how people are easily influenced into making senseless decisions. And I agree.
I agree as well.
I agree. But one thing I want to talk about the hustlers out there is these boots are sold out, but you can go buy them off of a separate website for $1,200 right now, right? So the capitalists are out there eating, right? So so let's talk about your clothing line. You busy looking at yourself right now, right?
Yeah.
So that's the basis of your clothing line because it's called Her Apparel, correct?
Right.
And walk us through why you started your own clothing line.
I started my clothing line. Well, okay. I don't want anybody to get offended.
No, please. They love to be offended. That's one thing I know about viewers.
I don't want
Viewers will
anybody
find
to
a
get
way to be
offended.
offended. You can say, I love the color green. They was like, what's wrong with blue? So,
Okay, so
please offend them.
my brand is like girl streetwear almost. I mean, it could be for boys as well,
Clearly.
but it's like girl streetwear. You know, like how boys dress, but it's girly because girls like wearing boy clothes.
Yeah.
Like, girls like wearing boy type of clothing. You know.
Finally, we can get our get back for all the hoodies that came up missing from my clothing. Y'all hoodie can come up missing now too, okay?
Yeah.
Like we can take y'all hoodies now
Y'all
because
can
this is
take it.
hard.
So basically, I just wanted to have that type of
Concept.
concept. Like I wanted to wear like
Come to your mic too, baby.
I wanted to wear like street clothing, but I wanted to give like a male look, not a male look, but like, you know, like baggy,
Yeah.
like cute oversized hoodies and stuff. And it'd be for a girl, like you got girl stuff on it, but it's just still the same thing, you know.
That's dope. I mean,
Yeah,
to
I
me,
like that.
like that's a good way of explaining it because, like I said, I mean, like no one really is filling that void. I mean, it's like Fashion Nova will have certain oversized pieces, but not a full line of different things. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like the textiles would be female oriented, but the style of it would be kind of yeah. That's dope. So that's dope. So what's been harder to like navigate, like making the clothes, selling the clothes? Like, what's the hardest part of creating your own clothing line for anyone who wants to get started?
Dang. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't that hard for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Word.
My dad owns T-Shirt Kings, as you guys all know. So I mean,
4301 North Main Street.
he has all the equipment there is to start a business, and he's my dad. So you know, kind of easy, but for someone else, I guess it would be a little bit more difficult. You would have to save money, save some money, and get your.
She's like, I don't know the struggle to tell you. I don't know what struggle y'all would have. I didn't have any. Just told my dad.
That is the coolest thing
That
that I've
is.
ever
Save.
seen, though. Like, she's like, you would have a hard time. You can't do what I do. First thing is, you're not going to be able to do this.
First thing is your dad has the own team.
Yeah, I mean, not to sound like
Right.
But the creative process,
Yes.
though, that's
Oh.
something that everybody would be like maybe on an even playing field, because you
Yeah.
still, even though you got equipment to do these things,
you still got to come out with something fire.
yeah.
right.
And I hadn't been able to think of a clothing line that I thought that people would just catch fire and come and buy, right? But your stuff is actually
Man, high
Rolling.
quality.
and people like.
Fire.
So how do you go through your creative process in order to try to figure out what colors match with each other or how you want the
Oh.
shirt to look?
Okay, so shoes for sure. Like you get shoes and then you just look at the shoe and then try to match the hoodie with like the shoe that's most popular or that's popular.
Yeah.
And that's mostly what people do. Like I do a lot of customs because people want people want the hoodie to match their shoes, but it's my brand, so they like wearing my brand, but it's like it's matching their outfit without having to just like go look for something super hard when I can just
Exactly.
make it for them. So
That's play.
that's mostly where it come from, like the creativeness, like the colorways and stuff is shoes,
Yeah.
because that's what sets off an outfit. Shoes,
Absolutely.
mostly.
Something
Absolutely.
else that I think that you do that is really major is like the puff
Oh,
of your letters. That's kind of like a signature. How did you think to come with that? Because it's a lot different. You don't see that with anybody here locally.
Yeah.
So
Or
I definitely
national.
borrowed from that bag that one day we was out of like the regular vinyl. He's like, oh, we got the puff. I'm like, bring the puff. Well, I ain't know y'all had the puff. Okay.
So puff vinyl is the best to me because it makes stuff like 3D. Like it's like the letters come up, like as y'all see, they like
me to
come
pop
out
off the shirt.
If you feel it, it's like it come
Yeah.
out the shirt a little bit, and I think that's like so cute.
Yeah.
Like
And it feel major. I mean, like, for instance, so I had went through the drive-through and I saw somebody with just like a regular little vinyl joint on, but like they looking at mine like they keep looking back like what, like, because they don't understand it, because when they go get a regular this vinyl is that, or everybody has like the little Cricut machines. You can't do vinyl on no Cricut machine, so, or can you?
yeah,
Oh, you can.
actually, that's what I do my my cutting on, the Cricut machine.
No.
The Cricut machine can cut anything.
Yeah,
So if you want to start your brand, start there too.
There
And
you
get some
go.
vinyl.
man, for sure.
There you go.
Hobby Lobby, Ace. It's not Ace Hardware. It's another Ace.
The game is to be
That's
sold and
about
not
enough.
sold.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
enough
Yeah.
information
Okay.
about what we.
Yeah.
So,
you
so
know what I'm saying?
where do you envision your clothing line going in the next 6 months to a year?
I want to be a millionaire.
Okay, so the next 6 months to a year, you will become a millionaire.
I want to make $10,000.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, $10,000. That's not a lot.
Oh,
I want to make.
Yanni, you got some comments. Cham said, "How the F Peanut got a hoodie before me?"
Ah,
Just
Don't
come
give
get a
them all
hoodie.
that game. And then Mike is telling you, don't tell nobody nothing else about how you do what you do. But the creative process is one thing. But how we making them? Never.
Okay.
Right.
And then Winky said, "Family, love y'all."
Hi, love you, Winky. Hi, Winky. Okay. And hi, Uncle Micah and Chim, all of y'all. And come get a hoodie.
For sure.
What was I saying?
$10,000 is not a lot.
Right. I wanted to make in the next 6 months to a year. I should make at least $30,000.
Okay, and you know what? Like, that's a good goal, because then you can make a smart goal by saying how many hoodies do I need to sell in order to get 30,000, and then you
Right.
make that a goal.
Right. Honestly, I need to keep track better.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
A room for
Seriously.
improvement for sure.
I
So
definitely do.
I'm coming to get one tomorrow. That's when.
There we
She
go.
said
Yay.
She need a jogging suit.
so
Oh no. Sorry, Dad.
so speaking of making millions of dollars off your clothing line, I want to segue to Kanye West, if you don't mind, brother.
Yes, sir.
Because Kanye West is kind of similar to the MSHF boots, right? I remember when he came out with the Yeezy shirts with holes all in it. People saying, "Why would I spend $100 on a shirt that got holes all in it?
Then
Why would I buy those big old boots? Why would I buy this? Why buy that?" And him being the visionary to do things differently is what really changed the game. And then to see what's going on now with Adidas. Are you familiar with what happened with Adidas?
yeah.
So I remember him being canceled, and then Adidas saying that like they're no longer going to work with them, and then actually Adidas ended up losing billions of dollars by losing that partnership.
Yeah.
So it really shows you that you are the person who's the generator of society and energy, and when it comes to your clothing brand, they're nothing without us. How do you feel about Kanye West?
I
in this
like
situation?
Kanye West. I think he's hilarious, actually. I mean, he may be a little weird, but I think
Ain't we all?
yeah, I think Adidas is so stupid because who was getting Adidas before?
Well, like they're not.
Easy.
Well, like they're owned by Nazis, right? I mean,
Huh?
Well, Adidas they're a German company. So Nazi, German, like
They ain't gonna
they're
watch
not
this.
they're not necessarily the same, but I say this. Most Nazis come from Germany, but all Germans
are
aren't
Nazis.
Nazis.
Could there be one Nazi that works for Adidas?
I mean, yeah, there could
Okay.
be one Nazi that works for any
T-shirt
company.
kings.
Not that works for T-shirt kings. But I mean, there could be. What I'm saying is, just because you don't live in Germany
I
doesn't
was
mean that you're
joking.
not a Nazi. But right, of course.
I gotta
But,
be responsible for my platform. No, they're not confirmed Nazis, but
but
they didn't say they ain't Nazis.
and I think what Yanni is trying to say is just like Kanye West took Adidas to a level where they once were when they was dealing with Run DMC. Adidas has always been at its best when they do have some superstar rapper
Yes.
at the forefront of their brand. I mean, Adidas was just as good or better than Nike in the black community in the 80s when Run DMC was like really lit.
Right.
But after that relationship dissolved, Adidas fell to the background.
So I want to ask that contrast there, right? So if you have a funny red boot that's not being used as a black artist promoting it, which black influencers are like promoting it, right? So that's still a variance there. But obviously we had a Chinese guy there or a Asian guy wearing that. But Nike been propelled by Jordan and all the athletes. Adidas been propelled by all these black. How come we just don't continue to support and promote our own? Where are the Wakanda shoes, man?
No, Wakanda isn't real.
But
Wakanda lives in me.
Oh,
is there a black shoe company?
Yeah, absolutely.
where?
Do we know? I mean, I know that
LeBron?
we had P. Miller, but he's Nike.
Oh,
You got P. Miller. That was Master P. He had his own little shoe line.
I don't wear none of those shoes.
Which ones do you like the best?
I like Uggs.
Uggs, yeah, for sure.
I like
So-
like Jordan sometimes. I'm not a Jordan girl for real.
Let me ask you this, Shawnee. If Kanye West was to get back with Adidas, first of all, would you buy Yeezys now? If let's say Adidas said we're done with Kanye West, but we still own Yeezy and we're gonna sell them, would you buy Yeezy? If Kanye West wasn't
So would they be like knockoffs now? No, I wouldn't. They
right,
don't got his name on it. He's the creator.
right.
So it would be like fake.
I found 33 black shoe companies. I never heard of none of these.
But what Kiana is saying is she wouldn't even buy Yeezys anymore, even though Adidas is still claiming that they would be able to sell these shoes. She wouldn't buy them anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
Would
like,
you
they
buy Yeezy anymore now that Kanye West has been dispelled from Adidas?
They burgers now.
Yeah, they not.
Yeah.
They not. They don't even have the
We
name.
buy-
What about Adidas in general? So not the Yeezy brand, but would you still buy Adidas?
No,
Nah, I'm cool. I mean, I never really liked Adidas.
me either.
Right.
I never really did. I mean, now I bought other people Adidas. Like I bought my son some Yeezys. Like I bought other people like
But
Adidas
that
before.
was when he was.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was years ago.
So you essentially you're done with Adidas. Are you not buying Adidas because they severed relationship with Kanye West?
I think it's a mixture of the two. It's like I never liked them to begin with, and then number two, like this is like the cherry on top for me.
All right, Yanni.
I just feel like I will buy some Adidas pants or like a jacket or something.
Yeah,
But
they got
shoes,
cool
no.
tracksuits.
Yeah, they got really cool tracksuits and stuff that have nothing to do with Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
So I would buy like a shirt or like I would buy their clothes,
Yeah.
but not.
So you don't hold it against them because they are done with Kanye West. You ain't done with them because they done with Kanye.
Yeah, I would still buy their clothes. I just won't buy no knockoff
Yeezys.
Yeezys.
And me, no, I will not buy any Adidas anymore for them cutting ties with Kanye West. Because I don't know. I mean, I think Kanye West had I think he was trying to make a point in all of the stuff that he was saying, but it was because I seen something this morning. There's a senator, right? Or he's some high-ranking government official. When President Biden gave the State of the Union address, he was sitting right behind President Biden. So, you know, you got two people sitting behind Biden, one Democrat, one Republican. So this Republican, I think his name is McCarthy something. But he had a video on his Twitter, talking about how great George Washington was crossing the Delaware. And so the point is, like, America still celebrates people who did treacherous things.
Absolutely.
Slaveholders. Okay? The slaveholders are their presidents. And I really don't got no problem with him still seeing that the good that this person did, despite the fact that he was a slaveholder.
Right.
You was the president of America. You did do some good things. You helped establish America, and that's cool. But the problem is when Kanye West looks at the good things that Hitler did, they like, no, off limits.
What did he do that was good though, Hitler?
What did Hitler do? I don't know what type of redeeming qualities that Hitler did, but probably
The Hugo Boss outfits was fly.
look, what I'm saying is this. I can't sit here and say Hitler did anything good because I don't know. I haven't studied him enough, okay? But let's say that there was some family that Hitler seen that was on his side, okay? On his side, that he seen and that needed help, and he helped them. Did he do a good thing?
Killing 6 million people?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't care. There's nothing good.
Okay, so what about George Washington slaving and making slavery the law of the land?
I don't like him either. I don't like neither of them.
But does America, though? Does America like him?
I mean, half America is his color, majority.
Right, but it should make no difference. I think the point that I'm trying to make is that they find redeeming qualities in whoever they want to based on the narrative and the story that they're telling.
Kanye is black.
Kanye is black.
That's
And for
the reason.
Kanye
That's
West,
why he can't say whatever he want to say. But white people can say whatever they want to say.
what about forgiveness?
Yeah. I would never
Is
forgive
everybody
Hitler.
worth forgiving? So he's out of the line of forgiveness.
Like, Hitler is evil, like the devil.
Mm-hmm.
Killing that many people is crazy. Like, you can't. It don't matter how much good you do. Like, that'll never outbeat the bad that he's done.
It won't. But people are like some people do good their whole life and do one bad thing and never get forgiven for that.
And that's not right.
Well, what about if somebody is good? Let's say there's a school teacher that teaches hundreds and hundreds of students and does great, but then he gets pissed off and he shoots a student.
Shoots
Yeah, shoots a student.
and
He kills him. But he's taught and put, let's say, 10,000 students through school and like pumped out all of these great people into society.
Did
Should
the
he be
student do
forgiven?
anything?
No, he lost it and shot the student. It was all his fault.
So
He should just go to jail.
For life?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, then
I
that's
found
the
some good
point.
things that Hitler did.
I don't want to
The point is, I think the point is,
It's a list.
people who do overwhelmingly more bad than good, they're deemed to never be forgiven. But the people who do more good than bad,
Oh, word.
when they do one
depends
thing,
on-
they're never forgiven either.
Yeah.
So
It
when
depends
can
on
somebody get
the
forgiven?
bad thing that you do.
No, for instance, so I get what you're putting down, right? Like a pastor will be inside there praying over someone who was a murderer one time, and he's turning his life around. He's in there praying over him. He's helping him. He helped him get a job, help him get set back up. He does this for multiple people over a lifespan. He smashed one of the chicks out the church, and he the worst nigga there.
Pastors be cheaters
So Hitler.
and molesters.
So wait, I'm around
They
a
do.
list of the good things Hitler
They do.
did real quick, right? Like just to go
This is a
viral.
list on the internet. What's the site that your source?
Medium.com,
So
right?
this ain't our view.
All right, this is not us. This is the things that are characterized that Hitler did.
No.
Right.
So
I don't like Hitler.
one thing that Hitler
at all.
did was he created a nature and an animal protection program in 1935. The Nazi Party was one of the want to introduce Germany's first ever national environmental protection law. Right? We ain't protecting animals and stuff like that here like that.
So he want to protect animals, but not
Wait.
people's life?
Number 2, gifts for mothers and children. The Nazi Party started a program by which they gave children certain allowances to help out the less blessed families and assist them financially.
Only the people that had blonde hair and blue eyes.
Number 3,
Not everyone.
Hitler started it before it started in Ohio. Anti-smoking laws. You know, we allowed to smoke indoors. Hitler been had that on the books. Hitler said no smoking it, especially around pregnant women. What about that?
Only around pregnant
You will
women
go to
with
prison for
blonde
smoking
hair
around
and blue
pregnant
eyes.
women.
Right.
Ain't that a noble thing?
He
To not be smoking cigarettes around pregnant women.
but he will let them smoke around a pregnant woman that was a Jew.
Number 4, he created Volkswagen. Hitler also helped in the startup of the automobile company Volkswagen.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
Volkswagens are
Hold on. Now
ugly.
that we're just talking about like
Community.
yeah, like I don't think creating Volkswagen class like
the
They
Autobahn
came
project, right? Like the reason why we have highways because they created the Autobahn. We wouldn't have the highways without Hitler.
I don't care.
I'm not
Yes, we
talking
would.
about,
Somebody else
bro,
would've made it.
like businesses, Autobahn, none of the. I'm talking about like what you said, like helping a family. That's
Or
the
not
only
letting
thing.
women be around cigarette smoke.
Only blonde
Yeah.
hair
or
and blue
what, he
eyed
would
women.
kill you if you did it.
Yeah.
No, Hitler.
You would die.
You go to the gas chamber if you smoking around pregnant women.
Man, like
Have you ever seen a
I
boy
joke,
in
I
striped,
kid.
in striped pajamas?
What?
the boy in striped pajamas. No, what
It's a
is
movie.
that? That is about the Holocaust.
Holocaust, and it was this boy that his dad was working for Hitler. Like he was a Nazi, and he would sneak out and go to this camp that they was holding the Jews at, and it was another little boy on the other side that was like a prisoner, and they became friends. And one day he like went under the gate into the camp, and that was the day that they put all of the people in that gas chamber, and he killed his dad was the overseer of that too.
One of the
little
wildest
boy's
things that I
dad.
heard Hitler do was this. Hitler really rose into fame because he went to one of those meetings where they were rallying up people. So he didn't start the whole racism part, right? he went to one of these rallies and he was so fired up that he in the crowd going off to the point where people stopped listening to the person that was on stage and was listening to Hitler, right? So the dude who was on stage was like, hey, come on. He brought Hitler up, right? This dude who brought him up, this very important part of the story. The dude who seen Hitler, like, yo, I see the light in you. He bring him on stage. So Hitler rises to power. He becomes dominant. He end up getting promoted super fast, right? Wait. He gets promoted. He found out the person who brought him on stage had Jews in his family and put him in a gas chamber.
That is
the nigga who put him on, Hitler put him in a gas chamber.
Some of these stuff, like, and I'm not saying that this is not true.
Oh,
but
it's definitely factual. I remember this story.
I know you remember the story. Okay, you remember the story, but I don't know that the story that you remember is a non-fiction.
It's a scientific fact. Trust me, man. I would not remember the story like that if I didn't like do my own.
I know what you're saying. Okay,
but ain't that messed up?
Yes, it would be messed up if it's true.
You don't believe Hitler would have did that?
I don't. Yeah, he could. He probably would. But I'm just saying, I'm not just gonna just believe it because it's a story that's been told. Like, people make. I'll just get away from Hitler, man. You know, this is just because I don't know any of these things. Like slavery, some of the stories about slavery, you know, I already think that some of these things are said in order to just make black people look embarrassed and bad. Like, I don't think that slavery was as bad as they say it was. I don't think that it was as violent and mean-spirited. The one video I found about a slave talking about slavery, he loved his master, and he said that his master taught all of his people to read. They was just his team. He said they hired somebody else to come and do a job, and the master was like, hell nah, bro. My people gonna do this job.
What about segregation, though?
Segregation was a true part of American history. That was true.
And it was horrible.
It was good for black people. Segregation was good for black people. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it made us dependent on ourselves. So let's say that we created our own schools. The teachers that would be in these schools would be like they would care about the students that they was teaching. Now, why if a school is blocking black students from going in there with fire hoses and dogs, okay? And you're forcing them to make the black kids go there. Do you think the teachers are going to give them a quality education once they get inside that school? No, they're not. They're going to give them a subpar education because they're disgruntled about doing that job. Where we should have just continued to just make our own businesses. I'm about to put you on the air. You got a caller. I'm about to, if we would have just continued to have our own businesses, have our own hotels, have our own system set up, if we could have been segregated minus the violence and minus the disrespect.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Right. That
like
was bad.
And killing
that was wrong.
Men.
The lynching and the hanging and all of that other stuff. But if we would, I think that it would have made us more self-sufficient and better off if we had our own economy and depended on each other. Because now we got to like send PSA announcements out to support black business, like support black business, but it wouldn't even have to be no shit like that. We would be like, nah, we just gonna go to our own industry.
Yeah.
And we could always go to white people and white people could always come to us. But if we had that built-in economy for ourselves, I think that it would have been okay. All right, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Mother Stroking T or Mother Stroking B.
What's up, bro?
What's up with it, Stacking Elyon?
What's
up with it, Peanut?
Hey, what's good, family?
What's up with it, young lady?
Hello.
Well, hey, I'm sitting here. I'm kind of under the weather, but I was watching the show.
There we are.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of that young lady, man. Don't let them convince you that Hitler did anything right.
Thank you.
Fuck Hitler. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, with the segregation thing,
What about Volkswagen?
that's true. Because that's almost like the Black Wall Street gang.
Mm-hmm.
If we was able to thrive and we went to our own black doctors and had our own community like other races that come to America, and they kind of stick together. We are the only ones that's kind of divided like that, trying to be with everybody, and we don't support our own community. You know, you're not going to go across town to support a black grocery store if you have one that's more convenient closer to your house for another race. So I can dig that. I can understand where June coming from on that end.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that one thing that I think is they put out false media narratives about us as brothers and sisters and say things that are simply not true, like black people don't support each other. Kiana, with your business so far, how have black people been supporting you?
Only one white person has bought a hoodie, actually.
And so has black people been supporting you?
So much.
Man, 100%. Black people have supported me for 24 years right now. P, with Network and Chill, your new business that you've started up.
Bruh.
How have black people been supporting you?
Bruh, we completely changed the narrative. Like, it's all love. It's all support. It's literally a safe haven for any black business that wants to get started. It is literally all support.
Well, Kiana, before you started your clothing line, you also have done hair, right? Mm-hmm. How many black people have supported you with that? Have you had good support from black people? All blacks? Wow, sounds good to me. P, what about with the Legendary People podcast? What kind of guests have we had on here, bro?
All black. Everybody who bought my clothing line was all black.
Have people supported our podcast?
Absolutely.
Man, 100%. So all the data that I got, that I know business owners, what about, I mean, shit, man. Like when you go to the barbershop or you go get your hair done from somebody, are these barbershops filled up with what type of customers?
Black people.
And when we go, Chill B, when you go to vote, right?
Mm-hmm.
All the black people that's in the voting precinct, you think they pretty much voting for the same person, right?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
What Democrat, so we vote Democrat.
What other race in the world sticks together politically like black people?
Now you got a point right there.
Back them down.
But I'm saying, okay, you saying on your scale on the podcast, the barbershops, you understand you deal with what's in your community. But I'm talking about something when y'all was talking about Kanye West and all that. There's no stance on that. When y'all brought up how many black people have shoes, you know what I mean?
Well, Kanye West, the report that we're reporting on is saying that Adidas is going to lose billions of dollars from severing ties with Kanye West. That's black people taking a stand saying that they cool on Adidas if they cool on Kanye. And Kanye did something that is, Adidas is kind of rightfully so to cut ties with him based on the controversial shit that he was saying. But we still like, nah, we still gonna support our bro anyway because we feel like he was just kind of like venting and he might have had a bad day or whatever.
Isn't it freedom of speech in America?
And yeah, for sure. For sure.
How many Yeezys you own?
I don't own any Yeezys.
My son on a pair.
I don't own any.
But Kanye West came and spent $10,000 with me though, bro. But listen, Kanye West came and gave me $10,000 to make shirts. And here in Dayton.
Yeah.
Kanye.
No doubt.
So what I'm saying is Kanye West stick with me.
So I'm gonna stick with him.
I'm gonna stick with him.
He fuck with you, so you fuck with him. I can
but he also gave those shirts away. No, wait a minute now. He gave those shirts away to the community in Dayton. He put clothes on people's back here in Dayton.
And that was cool.
And then you might be like, "But that ain't shit. It's just a T-shirt." Well, name another month they gave you a T-shirt. Has
Name
it been anybody?
in life. Food, water, and shelter, and clothing. That's 4.
Well, count Dave Chappelle in as another bro that I support and I care about and I respect. But Kanye is the one that wrote the check.
No doubt. I can underdig that.
And Cristo Original said, "What about niggas?" Nah, it ain't just that Kanye. Like, man, I felt that same type of like Kyrie Irving too.
Absolutely.
Like, I felt like Nike down there cut ties with him. I was feeling some type of way about Nike for that. You know what I'm saying?
But you're not gonna stop buying Nikes.
I haven't bought Nikes since then, but I do wear Nike still. You know what I'm saying? Because by that same measurement, honestly, Nike did stand up for Colin Kaepernick, gave him a big boy deal when he was kind of going through some stuff. So, you know.
Well, what about Big Baller Brand?
I like that. Come on, bro. Ask Kiana a question, man. That's her guy. That's her podcast. What kind of question you got for
See,
them?
I can't really hear. Really hear the young lady.
Hello.
But
Yo, mic
like
is
I
live.
say, I just tuned into it, and I just heard y'all kind of trying to convince her about some good shit about Hitler. I said, man, what is going on here? What is
I just found out his brother he killed. It wasn't because he was a Jew, because he was gay. He didn't kill him because he was a Jew, he killed him because he was gay.
Young lady.
Well, listen,
worse.
bro. We wasn't trying to say Hitler does anything
Volkswagen
good.
and Autobahn.
I think what I was doing was drawing the comparison to say that George Washington presided and was the president over a slave nation that made it legal. So all of the blood of the slaves that was around in his tenure as presidency, that blood is on his hands of the slaves, but yet he still gets touted, promoted, and loved and respected. So is George Washington any less evil than Hitler?
Well, the young lady put it perfectly. She said she got like him either.
I know that, but does he get the rap that Hitler gets?
Would you ride in a Volkswagen?
Evil, you know what I mean?
No.
Would you ride in a Volkswagen, Chill?
A Volkswagen?
You say what?
Would you ride in a Volkswagen?
Nah, I never knowingly rode in a Volkswagen.
But would you? If you had an Uber driver come pick you up.
If it was a car I needed to ride, I
We need to cancel Volkswagen, bro.
We had to cancel Volkswagen.
We need to cancel Volkswagen. Seriously.
So Juanita from Third Perk, she drive a Volkswagen Beetle with Third Perk on there.
I'm not driving a Volkswagen.
Hell no. I'm not buying one or riding in it. And we
Never.
need to like create a cancel culture towards Volkswagen.
It's really called.
And the Autobahn was the first prototype for the highway. No, listen. And the Autobahn the first prototype for the highway, so no more get on the highway either.
Damn.
I gotta get on the
back
highway.
roads
It's over.
everywhere.
Hitler
Like
created the
slaves.
highway and the Volkswagen, so we need to take back streets
Back
everywhere.
to slavery.
Back to slavery.
Back to slavery.
We gotta
my
run
God,
through the woods.
man.
We got experience with that.
Back
All right,
roads like
Billy
a
D,
slave.
bro. We out of here,
You
bro.
never catch a slave on the highway.
All right, no,
Never
you
catch
bro,
a slave
please.
on the highway. So no more Volkswagen.
Man.
Listen, we also need to start smoking around pregnant women and beating up animals. It's all things were invented by
For
Hitler.
sure.
Oh my God, bro.
Everyone, everything that
kid.
Peanut said.
No. This does not represent
Yeah.
the Legendary People Podcast, Dash Resource LLC, or the Fish
No.
Network and Chill. This is not responsible for that. This is just Peanut.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Everyone, I have
You
an
can cancel
LLC.
Peanut's Facebook page, but none
You
of the
gotta.
rest of
So come on,
Yeah.
let's walk us through that. You done got you a LLC.
Yes, I have a legal business.
Yeah. What do you got a legal bank account though?
I also have a legal business account.
Damn.
Takes $55 to start it.
Who do you bank with?
$50 more than a regular bank account.
Who do you bank with?
I bank with Right Pack Credit Union.
That's a good one, but also they have a program right now with Huntington Bank where they'll help you get access to funding.
Give me some money?
Yeah, they give you money.
Really?
Yes.
Where?
She's gonna leave the podcast right
like
now.
right now, going out of Huntington Bank.
She got that money about her. Like, you see my bloodline right here.
Said, wait, some money? Like, forget this podcast now. But yeah, I mean, so at Official Network and Chill, we also do Tuesdays, right? With a Straight to a Tuesdays, where I walk people through different business scenarios where like they can make money. Like, for instance, there are programs out there like the AAA certification, which is your affirmative action assurance, right? This basically saying that you're not going to do any Hitler acts at your business, right? You're basically going to do no discriminatory acts at your business, right? So if you agree to that, boom, that puts you to a place called City Bots. So for instance, let's say RTA wanted to get T-shirts done, right? They don't go on websites looking for them. They got to look inside City Bots because they're a government entity, right? So they will have to go inside there to look for a T-shirt. They will see that you are a company, you aren't doing Hitler acts. They can now do business with you, right? So then you can bid for that contract. But that's a prerequisite to get the funding, because once you have that, you get your minority business enterprise or your woman-owned business enterprise. Then you can get 3 different things, which is a business line of credit up to $100,000. So such as, let's say you got a AAA and your MBE, right? Then you can get $100,000 as a cash voucher to take to a bank of your choosing that you pay back the same as cash, right? But you're going to use 80% of that, which is $80,000, right? Then the other thing you can get is a woman business enterprise microloan, right? Which is $500,000 that you pay back at 3%. Now, most ones, like for instance, I went to a seminar at the UD campus, and they're giving out $15,000. They're like, yeah, you got to do this pitch conference competition for $15,000, but you're paying it back at 8%. I'm like, they got stuff better at the county right now. So, you know, those are things that like we teach and implore with our people that go through a network and chill, because not just us just kicking it and drinking and having a good time. We also are helping you get your business off the ground. So if you need help with any of that,
that's fire.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Straight to a Tuesday seem like that's where you need to be tonight.
For sure.
For sure.
And we will be at Third Perk down there at
You have to
Juanita.
have your business for 2 years.
Yes, for those programs, but for the different merchant fundings that we have, such as Clover Financial or the Huntington Bank, you don't need that time.
Okay.
Wow. But for all the grant stuff, you need to be up and running for 2 years.
Yes, but for the MCO grants, which haven't been released yet, you got to be in business for 6 months, and and we use whatever date is the oldest, whether your LLC or your EIN number. So, cause like a lot of people think, oh, I need to wait till I get my LLC. No, you get your EIN number, get that started for free.
I also have an EIN number.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Both.
For sure. So next thing is your Dun & Bradstreet, right?
I don't know what that is, but yeah.
Your Dun & Bradstreet is going to be like your credit karma for your business. That's how you start to build business credit.
It's credit for business?
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Okay.
And matter of fact, after we get off air, I'll help you do it. Perfect.
I know y'all like my song.
Wait. I remember him telling you not to do that voice, and you still.
But she can't. She has to.
My dad
that's her trademark.
loves it.
Yes, I do.
So yeah.
So now he can watch it back as I want to.
Yeah. I hear it every day.
One last thing, since we were talking about racism, we're talking about fashion. We got to go to racism and fashion real quick before we get up out of here.
All right.
And we will get your reaction to it before we get up out of here.
Racism and fashion.
And fashion, right next to it, right there. Bada boom, bada bing. How you feel about this hoodie right here?
What hoodie?
I mean, this mock neck, turtleneck.
What's she trying to say? What's she trying to say?
From Gucci to Prada, fashion fails evoke racist imagery.
What is that?
$890.
That's Aunt Jemima?
No, so back when they used to make black people depicted in art, or they depicted us in cartoons, they would make these big old red lips.
Right, Aunt Jemima too.
Yeah. So how do you feel about the imagery in this? Do you think it was a mistake, or you just feel like they were trying to say something?
Her eyes looking real
So
blue
is
over
this just a mask though? Is this just like
no, that's like a shirt.
Yeah.
It's a shirt
that goes over her
a
face.
turtleneck
turtleneck
leading
that
up
goes
into
up
a
higher.
mask.
Yeah.
But why it got red around the lips? What's going on? She looks weird.
I mean, what is their explanation of
Yeah,
this?
like what is this?
It's similar to the blackface prompted an instant backlash from the public and forced the company to apologize publicly late Wednesday. So the company did apologize for it, so it had to be a foul.
But did they do this to, let's say, like, this is a blackface thing that we're making, or are they just saying because mask? Now, I mean, I see shirts like this a lot where people got the hood that comes behind, and it's a whole mask like a Spider-Man.
Oh
type.
yeah, but that's fishy though.
Right. So how
That's
do we
not,
know?
Dad, look at that. That looks like hideous. What is that?
It might be bad fashion, but was they doing it to do like a play on black faces from the 60s and 50s and the 40s?
Maybe not. It just looks
like how do we
weird.
know that it just wasn't bad fashion? Like they just did like some red lips because girls wear.
She looks
red.
evil though.
This is why it's important. Like, God. So I'm sitting on the crossroad of two different things, right? One, this is why we need inclusion in things that we wear all the time, right? Because somebody's OG would have saw this at the board before they came out with it. I'm pretty sure like they have multiple fail safes in place. Mm-hmm. If there's no black faces represented in these rooms, nobody to tell them, hey, yo, y'all wildin', do not drop this.
Right.
But also, I said on the other side of the fence saying we need our own. And we won't have to worry about this. And I'm not paying $890 for that anyway.
Yeah, like,
obviously, there's a white person paying for it.
But
like, obviously, like, who would buy that? Is what I'm saying. Like, what is the point of this?
Well, Young Thug bought it before.
Did he?
Young?
Yeah. But he did it for the same thing that everybody buys stuff just to go viral and be like, oh well.
But this is I don't know if it's
racist.
Yeah, I don't know if they're doing it to be racist. I mean, they might be. You never know. But I wonder, I would just like to hear their explanation of it. And let's say that they were doing it to be racist and they offer an apology.
Yeah.
Would that make you come back and
we can scroll down to read the apology
later because they said it's...
Yeah, no.
Just scroll down and click on the blue letter right there on the top. To the right. Down, right there, click there. There you go.
Oh, it's on Twitter.
Read their apology from Gucci. Gucci deeply apologized for the offense caused by the wool balaclava, whatever that name is, jumper. We consider diversity to be a fundamental value to be fully upheld, respected, and the forefront of every decision we make. Full statement below. And it says, we are fully committed to increasing diversity through our and turning this incident into a powerful learning moment for the Gucci team and beyond. So yeah, it was a misstep by them.
I mean, I don't think it was racist then. I mean, they seem very sincere about this. And Gucci, are they racist?
Gucci is based out of Italy.
Italy.
I mean, what?
And like that's my first sentiment right there. If you hire more black people and cultivate an environment where people on all levels of the company feel comfortable to speak up, incidents like this will be avoided. But like I said before, if we build and support our own, Gucci won't even be all that. I remember posting this picture before where it was all these big brands, Gucci and stuff like that, and like their storefronts was like shacks, literally like, and they built themselves to these big brands. So how come,
off of the promotion of black people?
That's
man.
what I'm saying. So this is why y'all need to build this
man.
up.
Yeah, man, get that her, man.
Get that her,
man.
so we can
man.
build those to these type of brands. So we don't have to worry about racism. They're like, well, are you gonna be racist in your practices?
No.
You took too long to answer that.
No, I'm not racist.
Now, wait. What if Volkswagen wants to sponsor you?
No, black people can't be racist.
We agreement there. Not yet.
All right, y'all. Well, this was a very cool podcast.
It was.
Bye.
Yanni, you want to say something in closing, baby?
Yeah. I just feel like everyone should come up to T-Shirt Kings and buy my hoodies and shout my dad and shout with Peanut because he got a clothing brand too. What's your clothing brand called?
Capitalist clothing, man. Be a capitalist, not a victim of lift, y'all, man. And the A and the E stand for all and everyone, man, because all and everyone should be capitalist.
Oh, dang, bro. That's
And wait,
major.
one more thing.
Come on.
Also, you could come up here to start your own business as well, your clothing line. You can get all of that started here. So, yeah, just do it.
So, how can they follow you on social media?
Y'all can follow my Her Apparel page. I'll show the camera. Or y'all can follow my main account. But, I mean, I'd rather y'all follow my Her Apparel page. It's so beautiful on there.
I'm going to put it at this camera right here that's shooting you, Kiana. Look, right there. Yeah.
Like the self-zooming right there. You back it up, son. Yeah.
Back just a little. Yeah, there it is. What's it called?
HerApparel.co.
herapparel.co.
Here we go.
Oh, website dropping soon as well. Yeah. It
You
should
know the
be
vibes.
in a month.
Know the vibes. Oh, can you show the new pieces?
Oh, yeah. I'll be right back.
Yeah, she got new pieces.
My outfit.
Hold on, it's the other camera.
Check the Legendary People podcast later because we're going to take a picture and it will be posted to see the full outfit.
For sure.
So you guys should be following us there, following us everywhere. Shout out to, man, my bro's book, man, Stolen. IamStolen.com, man. Guys, go over there, man. Pre-order, man. The book is dropping. You can go ahead and go to Amazon right now. Put in.
Go to IWasStolen.com.
Yeah.
Amazon.
Amazon.
Not yet. What we got? On the hoodies. Yeah.
You probably just show me that.
Yep. 15 of them.
We're going to use the camera?
Yeah.
All right. There you go. So
This
show me.
hoodie
Yep.
is a distressed
That's hard.
her way or no way. Because it's like that, yeah. Her way or no way.
That looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Tie-dye. I did it myself.
I'm going to need help.
This way.
I'm going to need
This
help
was
with
a
mine.
white hoodie. White.
Wow.
Look what it looks like now.
Well, that's hard.
White puff.
Fire.
Quality.
With the distress, it
then-
look hard.
This is the other one. Purple. This was all white. And now it's not.
That don't even fit in my brain.
Like, wow. Distress.
That's tough.
That's hard.
I'm so proud of you, brother. For
Wow.
real. That's sweet, man.
No way, no way.
Man. All right, y'all. Y'all see it. Y'all see what we got going up here, man.
Sure.
Man, we lit. You right here at this camera, Yanni. Tell everybody you love them.
I love all of you guys and shop her apparel.
Yeah. And we out of here.